Being alone for a short time can feel peaceful, but prolonged loneliness, that can feel almost painful. And that's not just emotional language. Your brain actually treats social isolation as a threat. Humans evolved as deeply social creatures. For most of human history, survival depended on living in groups. Food was shared. Protection came from numbers. Knowledge was passed down through cooperation. Being separated from the group often meant danger. Because of that, our brains develop systems that strongly push us toward connection. One of the key areas involved is the anterior cingulate cortex. This part of the brain activates when we experience physical pain, but it also activates during social rejection or loneliness. In other words, your brain processes social disconnection using the same neural circuitry it uses for physical injury. That's why phrases like heartbroken or hurt feelings feel so accurate. Your brain is literally interpreting isolation as a kind of pain signal. There's also a powerful chemical component. When we interact with others, the brain releases oxytocin, sometimes called the bonding hormone. Oxytocin helps strengthen trust, cooperation, and emotional attachment. It reinforces social behaviors because those behaviors historically improve survival. Without regular social interaction, those positive reinforcement signals decrease, which can make loneliness feel increasingly uncomfortable over time. But the story doesn't end there. Research also shows that chronic loneliness can affect stress systems in the body. Levels of cortisol often rise when people feel socially isolated for long periods. Higher cortisol levels can increase anxiety, reduce sleep quality, and affect overall well-being. Your body is essentially interpreting loneliness as a state of potential danger. This doesn't mean being alone is always bad. Solitude can support creativity, reflection, and mental recovery, but humans aren't wired for permanent isolation. Our brains evolved expecting connection, conversation, shared experiences, belonging, so when we feel lonely, it isn't weakness. It's an ancient survival system reminding us of something fundamental. For humans, connection isn't just comforting, it's biological.